I never felt super masculine or anything. I'm pretty small and petite, kind of built like a girl. But despite my physical appearance, I am actually an adult male. So today I'm gonna try some man things and see if I feel more manly afterwards. So let's go do that. First up is meat. Every single man I know loves eating meat. And then at Texas Roadhouse, you have to eat the rolls, of course. And then I did order a salad, which was a mistake. Vegetables aren't manly. But then I got some thick, juicy meat. And then I had to wash it down with some beer. Everyone knows men don't drink water, only beer. And then you have to shotgun it, or else you're not a real man. Wow, look at him go. So fast. Almost threw up, but that's okay. Power through it like a real man. Bang. And you got a litter because that's cool too, even though I pick it up right away. And then the most masculine hobby you can have is woodworking or carpentry. So I'm building a towel ladder to replace what I currently have, which is clothes hangers. But now that I think about it, bad housekeeping and bad interior design are pretty masculine traits, I think. But yeah, being a man is pretty cool, I think. I recently read a male privilege list, which is kind of eye-opening. There's one that stood out to me, and it was like, I have the privilege of being unaware of my male privilege. And that was kind of like, whoa, very meta, dream within a dream type of deal. But yeah, men out there, you should go read that list. It was kind of interesting. And that's not to say that women shouldn't or can't go read it. I just think that you ladies probably already know a lot of what's on the list. But ladies, you can do whatever you want. You are strong and powerful, and you don't need a man's opinion to make a decision. But being a man isn't all sunshine and rainbows, and it isn't all steak and beer. I think there are times when being a man can be pretty difficult. Like, I think a big thing is that a lot of men are lonely, even if they have a lot of friends. I think friendships between guys can be really shallow, because it's difficult to be vulnerable and talk about your feelings or ask for help. It's way easier to just talk about work or sports or beer. And I think a big reason for that is that a man showing emotion is often seen as weak or unattractive. And so that just teaches men to suppress their emotions more. But life is hard. It's emotionally taxing, and no one can just ignore their feelings forever. But it's often really difficult for men to find a safe space where they can deal with these emotions, where they can be vulnerable and ask for help without feeling ashamed. And so they just push down their emotions again and again and again until one day it all boils over and they punch a hole through the wall, or they take it out on someone they love, or they make a decision they can't take back. And I say all that just to show that life can be difficult for men too. Like, of course, life is hard for women as well, but I mean, that's not a competition of who has it harder, right? I think life is hard for everyone, and we could really all use each other's help. But ladies, honestly, I do actually have a complaint for you. Because some of you will meet the most horrible garbage men, and then you'll date him just because he's tall. And then you're like, oh, men are trash. Yeah, you're only picking the bad ones. And I promise, there are good guys out there. You just have to look a little bit harder, because some of them are a little bit shorter. But they're nice, and they're funny, so give them a chance, please. And like, yeah, of course there are garbage guys out there, but I don't know, I don't even consider them real men. Because of course, drinking beer and eating steak doesn't make you a real man, and neither does being tall or muscular or liking sports. Because to me, a real man is someone who does the right thing even when it's hard. He's someone who is strong and resilient in the face of adversity. But at the same time, he's gentle and kind and loves other people deeply. He's someone who loves even at the cost of himself. But honestly, I've only known of one man who has ever perfectly exemplified all these traits. And funnily enough, he was also a bit of a carpenter himself. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.